was saying earlier, it's what I always enjoyed playing because it's a different format. You know, you play the same game all the time. And love darts, but just when you have something a little different, it's a challenge. It's a challenge mentally.
Well, exactly. It's a different test of the player's skill and mentality, isn't it?
152.
Well, the perfect start for Lewis. Really impressed with his performance and what we were saying about his confidence being sky high after his performance at the weekend, and a 9-darter so far. So good for the Welshman.
Well, I think he has the frame of mind now.
140.
The frame of mind right now that is helpful to have, where losing a leg, maybe even two, isn't going to rattle him one bit away from the idea that he's going to win a set. He's just got that kind of confidence.
125.
And when you're playing at your best, the odd leg here and there, no matter how poorly you play, really doesn't bother you.
Great darts again from Lewis.
139.
O'Connor, his first appearance at the World Grand Prix for 3 years, would you believe? William O'Connor played here in 2010, 11 and 12 and lost in the first round on each occasion. His history going to repeat itself here, but he's given himself a chance if Lewis misses.
Yeah, he left a double after 12 darts, but might not get a chance at it. Lewis has 1 dart for double 16.
38.
O'Connor can almost feel a little bit left off the hook. He has a full turn to try and get this double 12. He's going to have to work to the right. Well, he's dropped it as well. So 1 dart left for double 6.
I'll tell you what, under pressure, that was more than a decent dart from William O'Connor.
Well, yeah, just an excellent leg against throw for Lewis there. Just failing to get a 12-dart leg on the double 16.
57.
You can't, you know, say it's unlucky. It wasn't the greatest dart at double, perhaps, but it was still a fantastic effort to try and break. But so much pressure onto O'Connor.
They've played each other a couple of times. Lewis has won them both in the UK Open as well. This means so much more. The winner will play Michael Smith or Gerwyn Price in the last 16.
174.
How about that? A 174.
Well, yeah, his first dart looked a little loose in the board in the treble 20, so rather than risk knocking it out, he went down to the 19s, and 3 good trebles.
95.
Can't miss anything, it seems. He's only getting better.
You have a few, don't you? Double to start. Lewis's figures at 94 was impressive.
Yeah, you're very happy in the 90s at this tournament. Not that we don't see him over 100. It does happen.
182. 170.
This really is a terrific opening game here at the Grand Prix, and O'Connor desperate to send it to a deciding set.
125.
Because we started the tournament 24 hours earlier, haven't we? Sunday to Saturday rather than Monday to Sunday. It's worked, good crowd, and good atmosphere on the opening night. It means the final, of course, will be on Saturday night, when this place will be absolutely jumping. Lewis.
Games on the second leg, Jamie Lewis.
Yeah, it'll be
The late William
a challenge for the players to be concentrating at both the semis and the finals. It will be that loud.
Well, this is where Lewis will be trying to put the pressure on. Of course, break here, then you all of a sudden you're throwing for the match, aren't you? And needs to get away with these 3.
No score.
Now he's a little look of dismay there, but I think his frame of mind is he can He won't think he's going to lose this set. He thinks he's going to win this match, Lewis, in this set, even if he loses this leg.
55.
What was your mindset when you stepped up there and you had 3 or 4 visits and couldn't get away?
It's one leg. Just forget about it. And, you know, I've always enjoyed set format tournaments because I look at it, it's more compartmentalized, and you can say, okay, well, there's a leg or two every session that you can afford to lose. It's like a wild card.
177.
Fantastic. A 180 in the last leg and a 177 here. This would just be a hold of throw, but he's doing what he has to do. Switching fortunes on the scoring. 3 180s. We've had a 177, a 174 from Lewis. But with a double start, O'Connor's average is worth more than 3 figures. But really good opening game.
Well, he's not giving up on the leg.
140. William 178.
Because of the 4, now needs treble 14. 20 will leave tops, which he'll be back for. He's kind of losing momentum inside of the leg, though, and a big score here from Lewis might just rattle him.
Well, O'Connor's only had 4 darts at a finishing double. Lewis has had 10 so far.
96. William 140.
Can he make it 3 out of 5 on the finishing doubles, William O'Connor? To stay in the match. Well, that's difficult. That really makes it awkward, John.
Yeah, he had to get way over to the left or to the right. I think the left is more open.
20.
Obviously not open enough.
120.
That dropped significantly, and that's the change distance when you move that probably affected that more than anything.
Well, all of a sudden, he's going to get another dart to break the throw. But that won't be the easiest either for Jamie Lewis.
80.
He's had a dart to break in the first leg and the third leg of this second set. He won't get another. Lewis has had his chances. Well, William O'Connor, they call it the Magpie. Will it be 1 for sorrow or 2 for joy for the Irishman later on?
It wasn't a marker in any shape, way, shape, or form, but that said, it wasn't in the way at all.
97.
They've both stepped up, to be fair, playing some decent darts, John, and we talked about the difficulty of opening night, but also opening the show, and
57.
It's been a good game. But are we going to head for a deciding set?
Well, looking a lot more like it now. Lewis was under a lot of pressure after the first leg of the match, and similar pressure now. Not coming out of this situation so well.
39.
And we talk about expectations, and well, I don't know how we expected O'Connor to play, but he's played brilliantly. And
60.
you know, win or lose, he'll know he made a really good effort. But I think there is no win or lose option for Lewis. He's pressuring himself. His expectation is to win this match. Oh,
130.
Great visit, puts the pressure back on O'Connor, doesn't it? Well, the same equation for Jamie Lewis as it was in the last leg. He missed a dart at tops.
140. Jamie O'Connor, 120.
Can't afford to miss here, you wouldn't have thought. But it's awkward. He's going to have to move. How much of that How much is he going to be able to see? Having to move over to the left now. Well, look at that. This would be a brilliant get if he can find a way. Well, that's unlucky.
It stayed to the left.
That was a decent dart.
He had the perfect weight. He adjusted for the distance change.
It makes the difference. O'Connor takes the second set.